Hello, my name is Marcel Lawrence. I will be doing a presentation today on the NBA's international expansion and global impact. The agenda is the introduction to the NBA's global reach, the financial impact of globalization, international programs and player recruitment, international leagues and attractions, impact of star international players, and the future of the NBA's international growth. The NBA is entering its 78th season, and its global presence is stronger than ever. The season has a record 125 international players from 40 countries across 6 continents. NBA games are broadcast in over 200 countries now in more than 50 different languages. The key point I would like to make here is that the NBA is not just a US organization anymore. It's an international organization. The financial impacts of globalization. So the NBA generates over $10 billion annually with major revenue from broadcasting deals, sponsorships, and ticket sales. Last season, sponsorship alone brought in $1.66 billion, making up more than 50% of its total revenue. Global business makes up 10% of total league revenue. The key point I'd like to make here is that expanding internationally boosts NBA profits and increases global engagement. I have a picture here of part of the NBA borders. They call it NBA Africa, but it is the international programs and player recruitment, international leagues, and attractions. So programs like Basketball Without Borders help international players get noticed by the NBA. Famous players discovered include Luc Mbah a Moute and Bruno Caboclo. These programs open doors for players worldwide and create more international interest in the NBA. A key point I'd like to make here is that global player recruitment is a key part of the NBA's expansion strategy. And some of the international leagues and attractions you have are the NBA is expanding its reach by founding leagues like Basketball Africa League in 2019. And some of the NBA attractions like the NBA Courtside Restaurant in Toronto and NBA Park in Brazil will strengthen ties with international fans. The key point here is that the NBA is building a global brand by expanding leagues and attractions beyond the US. Right, so the impact of star international players. Star players from other countries help elevate the NBA's profile globally. An example of this is going to be in Yao Ming, who popularized the NBA in China, making it the top US sport league there. Nikola Jokic's success led the Denver Nuggets to their first ever NBA championship. He's the first Serbian player to win the MVP and Finals MVP, sparking a 66% increase in Serbian NBA viewership. A key point I'd like to make here are star international players have huge influences on the popularities of the citizens in their home countries. And you have a slide here of Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. All three are international players who have recently won the NBA's Most Valuable Player. The future of the NBA's international growth. The NBA is targeting new global markets, increasing brand deals, sponsorships, and fan engagement. By continuing to grow its international presence, the NBA will solidify itself as a global sports phenomenon. The key point I'd like to make here is that the NBA's global growth is key to its future success and continued international appeal. All right, so what we conclude here is that the NBA's international strategy is not only expanding its fan base, but also boosting the revenues worldwide. Um, the second point I'd like to make here is that the players' growth and will impact the league's growth. Um, so I'd like to thank you for viewing. Here is that source information, and hope you all enjoyed the presentation and have a great day.